Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for heading over and joining me here on my channel, Septerra18. I have a really easy and fun project for you. It's a great little idea where you can just use your paper scraps and you can make these Polaroid shape embellishments in no time. It's a perfect holiday break project for you if you just want to make something really quick and nothing that is just going to put too much work in making something with your papers. And I'm going to also show you some of the project ideas that you can make using these Polaroid shape embellishments. The measurements are really simple, but let me just show you what they look like, and then I'm going to show you the projects that I have put together. And I've also made a little kit pack for you as well for that I will be listing in my shop if you're interested. So these are the little Polaroid shape embellishments that I had made. Just so easy. I just cut a square to create the photo mat for your little photos, and then the background piece for the photo mat to make it into like a Polaroid shape. And it's just so cute, really easy, just two pieces of paper, and I'll give you the measurements, but this is one of them. And you can just make a ton of these and just keep them to the side, and then when you're ready you can then start decorating your little Polaroid shapes and embellishing it. And then you can add your little photos onto here. You can use this part down here to document the photo. I just think these are just so cute, and you can just use single-sided paper, so don't buy papers, just use what you have. So this is a smaller size Polaroids that I've made, and then I also made a larger size, so you can make them in any size you like, and then you can use this as your photo mat. This is a larger size. It's just so easy, and I had so much fun making these. And you don't have to worry about your papers coordinating. I didn't worry about my papers coordinating at all. So these are the two sizes, and then I'll show you what I made, and then I'll put a couple together for you just to show you how easy it is to put together. These ones here have a corner rounded, the corners on the top, just to decorate the corners. You could also decorate a corner around the bottom corners as well if you wanted to. I just think these were just so enjoyable to make and very therapeutic. So let me show you what I've made, just to give you an idea what you would like to do with these if you make these, if you don't want to make them for your photos. So these are some of the ones that I made into little embellishments. I just had some ephemera. I just did some simple embellishing. I didn't do a lot, just added an ephemera piece here on the corner, added a little heart and punched out the little heart hole there to thread through the crochet string, and I just wound that around. And then that's a cute one. This is another one, and we're coming along to Easter as well, so I thought this would be a great little one for me to put together for an Easter theme project. It's really cute. Just paper folded a paper strip and then added one of my words. And then this is another one. This dragonfly die shape was gifted to me by Jennifer. She sent me a sweet little happy mail in the mail, which was a surprise, and I was so happy to receive something from Jennifer. So thank you so much, Jennifer. I ended up putting the little dragonflies here on the corner, and she also gifted me some little envelope shaped dies, and then I just assembled it to make this cute little envelope, which I placed on the corner down here. And I just thought this was a cute little way to add to the little Polaroid photo mat. And then I did place a little card in there with some string, and it actually opens up into a little booklet, but I won't open it up. But this was a cute little envelope that was gifted to me by Jennifer. So she sent me a few of these little mini envelopes and some of these dragonflies, and it was perfect to put on this little Polaroid shape. I added some sequins onto that as well, and you can write on the back. So that's that one. And then I also made another one here in the front. I made a little library pocket to store some more of the Polaroid shapes. And so this is another one I made. Added some beads and a tassel, and this is a fun one. So this is really cute. And then these are just some of the plain ones that I've placed inside the pocket that I've also made. And I just thought this would be a great idea to gift as a Happy Mail. And I did some embellishing in the front with some more scrap papers. So I thought this was a perfect way to just store a few in this little pocket, and then you can gift one of these to a crafty friend for them to use and make for themselves. But with these ones, these would be great. You could make one of these sort of pockets with an opening in the front, and I'll show you the measurements for this one here because I just use my scrap papers to make this. So you just make a backing part for the pocket, so this part is open, and then you can place one of your embellished Polaroid shapes and you can adhere it to the front. You just glue the 3 sides down here, and then you glue this to the front, and then you've got yourself a pocket, so you can put some more in there as well. So that's just another great little way. And just to show you, you can use any paper and it will still look pretty in the background. This is another one, I'll just show you. So you can see it still looks really nice with any papers that you want to use. So I thought this is a great way. You can make one of these to create a cover for your pocket. You can add it into to make a card for a note card. This is just a plain cardstock that I cut at 6 inches by, I think it's 2 3/4 of an inch, and I just fold that in half. And then you can place one of your finished Polaroid embellishment and stick it to the front, and then you've got yourself a little note card or a little gift card. And I just use plain cardstock because I thought that would work well with any of the embellishments to coordinate with the card. And then you can just create yourself a little envelope, and then you can just place it inside, and then you've got yourself a little greeting card. So that's one way to do that as well. And then I also made a mini album, which is this one, and this was fun. And I will do a tutorial for you, a step-by-step tutorial on how you could make one of these little mini albums. So I placed an embellished one in the front of the cover of the mini album, and these are just some little tassels that I decorated the cover. And then there is a page in here where you have the photo mat to add your photo. And so the size of the photo mat is 2 inches by 2 inches. So you just want to cut down your photo to slightly smaller, so you can still see a little bit of the background. And then you can document here on what the photo is. So this is the next one. It's another photo mat of Polaroid shape and somewhere for you to document. Or you can add another Polaroid onto this side as well if you wanted to. So you've got 2 places to add your photos, and then you can do the same on this side, so you have extra photo mats. So that's another idea. And then this is the next one, and then I've done another page. And you can also, I just added some foam dots to the 4 corners, and you can use the reposition foam dots, and then you can remove the photo mat and then replace it with another photo if you wanted to change the photos in the album. And then this is another one. And then I've added another embellishment here and placed a pocket on the back of the mini album to store some more of the photo mats, so you can have more places to add your photos if you've run out of pages, and then you can store them in there, and you can add another photo here or document what the mini album would be. And I thought this is a great one to end the year off, and you can add some memorable photos for the year, and a great little gift as well. I think this is really cute, and you can make this in the larger size as well. I made the larger size photo Polaroid shape, so you can make it into a larger size if you wanted to add larger photos and make a larger album, but I'll have a tutorial for you and show you how to assemble one of these with the pocket at the back, because this is a cute little mini album, just nice and compact. So these are just some of the ideas for you. So let me show you how easily it is you can make these Polaroids. So to make the smaller size, which are these ones, all you want to do is cut your scrap pieces of papers at 2.5 inches by 3 inches. Really simple. So 2.5 inches by 3 inches. So I just cut a few of those and have them all ready as my background piece. And you want to cut your smaller pieces, just grab them, at 2 inches by 2 inches. So pretty straightforward, just cutting them down at 2 by 2 inches. And you just have them all ready. And then once you're ready to adhere it to the background, you just pick out which one you like. So you might just want to add that one to the front, and if you're happy with that one, you can then just adhere it to the background. So I've got this one as well. So it all looks pretty pretty. I don't think it matters what papers you use. So let me grab this one just so you can see. So you don't need to feel like, oh, I don't know if that's going to work. I think you've seen me with a lot of projects. I just use any papers and they always seem to come out okay. So let me adhere one of these just so you can see. I might use this one. I've already got this one. So I'm just going to put some glue. You could use double-sided tape or any of your glue. Just, and then just grab this one, and you just want to sort of center it around the 3 sides, and then leaving a wider gap at the bottom, so you've got this part here so you can make it into a Polaroid shape. So that one's done. I'm going to make another one. Let me just find another piece. I like this one, so I might use this one. I'm just going to put it on. I might put on the blue one. What I tend to do is with the background paper, I try to find a simple background for the background and then use maybe more of a printed pattern with more detail as the photo mat. If you just want a little bit of a tip, that's what I kind of do, what I've done with these Polaroid shape. So you can see most of my background papers are a little bit, haven't got a lot of detail, so that way it doesn't look too busy. So like this one, and then there is this one here, just keeping the background simple and then using the photo mat with more detail. So that might give you an idea if you're sort of worried about how you're going to make your Polaroids. So that's for that size. And then for the larger size, I'll give you the measurements for that. I'll just put these so it's not too busy on my table. So for the larger size, if you want to make it with this size, where have I got it? Here we are. For this size, I cut the photo mat at 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches, and the background paper is at 3 inches by 4 inches. I'll put the measurements down below for you as well, so you have it there for reference. I did make the height for this one at 4 inches. If you think this is a little too long, you can just trim it down a little bit to maybe 3 3/4 inches, so it's not too long. But that's up to you. You can even have it this way if you wanted to have your photo mat on a longer side and have it longer that way. So it's all up to you how you want to make yours. So for the larger size, so this is 3 by 4 inches. I've already pre-cut one of my ones, so I did cut this one here at 2.5 inches by 2.5, and I can just place that on there like that. So you can see this is just a plain background paper. It just makes it easier for you if you're finding it a little bit too hard to try and find your patterns to look good. And I've got to try and get into the corners so that they stick down a bit better. So how quick and easy is that to just make one of these? So that's all there is to that. So I'm just going to embellish one of my smaller ones now, just so you could see how easy it is. So I've got some of my embellishment pieces here. So I'm just going to embellish one of these because I did put a pack together for my shops, just so you have an idea of what you get in the pack. So this is the little kit pack that I'll have in my shop, and I'll do the embellishment shortly. So you will receive a random pack of 4 of my Polaroid shapes in the smaller size. So there are 4 in here, and I've wrapped it around some more paper and one of my heart embellishments. And you can reuse this again, just take it out of the little pop dot and you can reuse it. You also get the little library pocket, so you can place them inside your little pocket if you wanted to. There is also some crochet string, some square foam dots, some random word sentiments, and you can also use this little card as well. It's double-sided. There is also a pack of mixed ephemera that I'd fussy cut for you, that you could use to embellish your Polaroids. I've also added some of my paper laid flowers, some little beads if you wanted to use the beads to create your little dangles like I have here. And so you get some fun little bits and pieces for you to embellish. And then you can also have these to use as your template. So these will be a cute little pack that I'll have in my shop. So I'm just going to quickly embellish one of these little small ones so you can see how quickly it is. And in the little kit pack that you get in here, you will get some of these strips of papers as well, so you can make some of your little page flag banners like this one here. So you can make something like this. I've also made one here. So let me make one of these now so you can see how easily it is. So I'm just going to just pick 2 pieces. Let's see, I might just use these 2. I'm going to grab one of the words. It says shine bright. And I'll pick out one of these little focal pieces in a second. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this one as the same size, and I'm just going to create a little flag banner with just one of the strips. So just cut that in the middle. And I'm just going to bring it out. Actually, I might trim this down a bit, because I think that's what I've done with my other one. Yeah, I did trim that one down. So I'm just going to let it overhang a little bit. So I'm just going to try and create the same one as that one. So that's pretty much all I've done there. And then I'll just trim down the word. So I might just place that about there. Just going to fix this little piece. Don't like the little tip. Okay. I might use this one. Yeah. So that's cute. So I might just glue this down and then I'll just raise it with some foam dots. Cute. And just put about 3. I think that's enough. Yep. So I'm just going to stick this on just so you can see how quickly that was. Just creating a simple embellishment with just a couple of layered strips of papers, a word, and just a little focal piece of ephemera just to finish it off. And you can see how easy that was to put together. Just trying this up. So that was really easy. And then there is still room there to put a little photo if you wanted to. And then you can punch a hole on the corner, add a little tag, a little tassel, or some beads. And that was really quick. And that is just a simple way to do that. And I will be back and I'm going to show you how to put one of these in one of my next videos. So this is just a quick way for you to use your straps and use your paper scraps and some ideas. So I hope you enjoyed this fun tutorial and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.